Hello everyone, and welcome to the latest update on the WeSa Abundance beta launch. And I've just been looking at the group because I've had a nice lazy day today. I did some verifications this morning, and then I paid the withdrawals, and I just got back to checking them, and everything's up to date. Deposits, withdrawals, all completed. There are some verifications that came in. I'm only going to do verifications once a day. I'll be doing those in the morning, because if I keep going back, I just don't get anything else done, you know. So I've got to say, okay, we'll do verifications in the morning. I'll clear them all. Then anything that comes in after I've finished verifications for the day will just have to be in the next day. Because, as I say, it's just been a case of, oh, there's another verification, let's get it done. And it's just stopped me getting anything else done. Not that I've done much today, as I say. I've had a lovely day. It's windy here, but very sunny. It's not cold, not hot, but it's a very pleasant day. So, a lovely Sunday. I don't know how the world's getting on with, or particularly Great Britain, with the pubs being open and things. I've not heard or seen anything of that, but maybe there'll be some news on that later on. So let me refresh the page here, and I just welcomed the new members, and 61, I think that's the record, and I think we did it yesterday, so I don't think it's because I missed a day. I think we've had 61 people join since sometime yesterday, and we have 2,645 members here in the Facebook group, and we have me talking live in the Facebook group. I'm in the right place again. I'm getting good at this. Better not be complacent. So hi to everybody. Let's have a look. Trevor, Werner, Diane, Connie, Kevin, Jane, Nad and Nelly. I don't know you, Nat. You say, good to see you after ages. Well, it's certainly good to see you as somebody that I've not noticed on the live chat before, so you're very welcome. And accept my apologies for not knowing when I should have known you from. Mark, Jashoba, Maima. I think, is that a new name here as well? So many people now, I get confused, I can't remember them all. Rob. Delightsome. Is that a new one? I don't remember that. That's a name that I'm sure I would have remembered, Delightsome. So welcome to new people that are on the live call for the first time, and welcome of course to all the people who aren't on the live call for the first time, and it's just lovely to see you all and be in your company. And just seeing somebody else, Brian Sheehan and Jane, you know, all the usual crew, and some new ones, and it's good. We've only got 22 people on the call, but it's only been going 5 minutes, so that's nowhere near a record. But yeah, I think 61 people for the welcomes in the day. I think that's a record. And of course, if we're growing in the group, it means we're growing in the website as well. It doesn't mean that all the people that join the group are joining in the website, but there's also a lot of people that join the website that don't join the group. So no, I'm not new, Graham. I'm joining you guys for the third time. Okay, my apologies, Mima, but welcome anyway. And Nelly, we were in one of your projects way back. Okay. Well, it's good to see you here anyway, Nat and Nelly. And I'm sure you will enjoy being a member of this community. It's a wonderful community filled with love, sharing, caring, and we make money as well. Can't be bad, can it? So that's where we are. Developers, they have been working today actually, or Deviani has anyway. She said she just felt like working, so she did. And so she's been doing various things that are not necessarily on the list, but she felt needed to be cleared up. And also there was one thing, there was a security issue. I'll not go into what it was, but there was a security issue that was brought up to us by a member. We're very grateful for him pointing this out, and she plugged that hole up. So so it's been a good day from that point of view. There are also a couple of things that I needed done in the back office, which I believe she's done. I've not actually checked them. As I say, I've been having a lazy Sunday. It's all there. Just checking the people that are still coming in. Keeps ticking up, 31 here now. I don't think it shows everybody. I think it's only if you comment or something like that that your name shows up there. But anyway, so that's on the developer side, and tomorrow being Monday, hopefully we'll get that altcoins thing added. And there has been an issue with some people not getting paid for adding their WeSa address, the $1 that's due. Don't ask me why, and don't ask me why it's only some people, because a lot of people do get paid, but there is an issue there, and apparently the fix is going to be possibly quite lengthy. So they asked if they should do that, and I said yes. So it may delay, once we've got the altcoins added, it may delay a few of the other projects. But that's important, because unless people are getting that, they, some people won't have their $2 to upgrade at the end of the month and stake a pool. And it looks bad from our point of view, because people say, oh, no, I was told I was going to get $2 and I only got one. And if they don't report it to support, we don't know, and they go about mumbling, and bad news travels fast, a lot faster than good news. So we don't want bad news. And if you know of anybody that didn't get their $1, get them to put in a support ticket and we'll correct it. But they will be working on the fix for that. They say the code is right, but there is something I didn't really understand. But there's something going wrong somewhere. But they can fix it, but it might take quite a bit of work for some reason. So Marty and Isaac and Dean, hello everybody. So that's it on the development side. What else have we got? On my side of things, I say the initial rush that we had in the first day or two, which had me pulling my hair out, or it would have done if I had any hair, has subsided, and it's pretty easy to keep on top of things now. So that's good news in a way, but it also means that we're not getting the same volume through, and it means that if you've got tokens there waiting to be sold, it may take a while to sell, a day or possibly a couple of days. I'm just going to log into the exchange and see what's there. It says wrong password, so what have I done wrong? Try again. Yeah, that's not said wrong password, so it looks like we're trading. Click on that bit and we'll see what's there. I don't think there'll be massive amount of tokens, but it may take just a while for them to clear because the volume of people coming in, and that's, of course, that's our only market for tokens really, is new members. Oh, what have we got? Oh, it doesn't look like there's a lot actually. 1, 11, 18. There's only about 27 tokens that are there. Wonder why they're showing separately for the same value. Is it me that can't read properly? Oh, it looks. Anyway, I'll take a look at that after. But there's only about 20 tokens, so what are we looking at? 3 elite members. So it probably means that if you've got tokens, they will go reasonably quickly. Don't know what the Bitcoin price is at the moment either. It's been pretty stable around about 9,000 to 9,200. Recently, I've just pressed the wrong thing, and so we'll have a look at that. Where is it? Yeah, it's 9,074. So it's in that 9 to 9,200 price range, pretty stably. It's not done anything like was forecast by a lot of people, including myself. I thought it would have started to climb after the halving, but it went up to about 10,000, and then it's been back down, but it's holding around about 9,000. It just means that we'll catch it a bit quicker, doesn't it? Because I'm pretty sure that in a couple of years we'll be at 20,000. So if Bitcoin stays there, they're going to be left in our wake. Okay. I don't think we'll be challenging them this year, but next year, I think next year, through the next calendar year after this year, I think we'll see us making a real challenge on the top spot, the king of the castle or whatever, the king of the cryptos, I suppose, isn't it? Okay. Let me get back to the group here. Andrew Dean, yeah, I've not seen him around for a while. He asked if he could help out, and I said, yeah, sure. And he's active, but I think he's in New Zealand, and so maybe the time thing doesn't work for him for the live events. I don't know what time it is in New Zealand at the moment. I can't be bothered looking it up, but that could be the reason. So, hello to all those other people that have joined the group while I've been looking at the WeSa exchange. And now, let's have a look in the group and see if there are any things that need answering there. Except it won't let me go to the group. Escape. Oh, there. It's worked now. Is it me or is it Facebook? I don't know. Rob Lyons. Don't know how WSA works, and please read the... Oh. Yeah, Rob, we've got a similar thing posted by Connie some time ago. It was very difficult to send my WeSa to the WeShare Abundance website. I'm not sure why the website is acting so strange, like it's always reloading. I think I managed in the end because I got a confirmation email. Somebody else mentioned a problem with the site reloading or something, and we tested their account, and we didn't have a problem with it. So I think it is something to do with your computer settings rather than the website. But I don't know what. I'll have to have words with the server people and the developers as well. I'm not sure who would be the best people to sort that out. But if it did load, you'll see it in your back office, and if it did load a deposit, then it's been paid, because they're all been paid. Connie's rocking things, only 5 days in July, and she's got $180 so far. Wow. Well done, Connie. Does anyone have some advice for recruiting? I'm advertising on various groups with no luck. Also mentioned that it's free to join. Don't recruit. Just share, Kathleen. Don't stress about it. Just share what we have with people, and they'll either see it or they don't. Here's one full of fireworks. Who's this from? Jane Montgomery. I should have known, I suppose. We share abundance. Join us now and be part of something wonderful. Earn a guaranteed monthly income for life. Win big in our monthly lottery. Everyone's a winner with us. Victory. Earning for 5 days is $39. That is 14,098 Nigerian, whatever they are. And that's amazing, he says. And I don't know how far that goes in Nigeria, but I'm sure it makes a big difference to your life in Nigeria, Victory. It would be interesting to know what sort of, what you can buy with $39 in Nigeria. But there you go. That's heartwarming, isn't it? To know that we're making an impact, particularly in these places where so often they just can't afford to be involved in programs, and when they do get involved, there's so many scams and things out there that they lose money rather than make money. And here we are, we're actually helping people in all countries throughout the world, but especially the people that where just a few dollars. I mean, $39 if you're in America is not very much. It's not a lot if you're in the UK. $39 is what, about £30. It's like a taxi fare from for 9 miles. £30. It's what is it? About eight pints of beer or something like that. You know, a gallon of beer. But in some countries, it's a big amount of money. I know in the Philippines, you know, skilled tradesmen making like $10 a day. So $39 in the Philippines is 4 days' pay for a skilled tradesman, an electrician or a plumber or somebody like that. And so it would be interesting to get some feedback on what it is for Nigeria. And because it's all down to you people. It's nothing to do with the software or anything like that. Without you people involved in this community, that money would not exist. Okay? If we take all the people away, there's no money. It's all because of you that these people are changing their lives. And that will change your life as well. I'm not talking about the finance. I'm talking about the fact that you'll know that you're doing good and you're helping people that have been desperate. To bring hope where there was despair is one of the goals of our business, to bring hope where there was despair. We're going to go beyond that in the future. We're going to bring water where there's thirst, and we're going to bring agriculture where there's famine, and we're going to plant trees where the land is barren. We're going to do all sorts of things. We're going to bring schools that don't just teach academics, but they teach how to link to your spiritual side and manifest the things that you want in life. We'll be doing all these sorts of things in the near future. But right now, we're not even launched, we're bringing hope where there was despair. And that should make you feel really good. And that is something that is going to fill that hole, that desire inside you, far more than the material side where you're making extra money yourself and you've bought a new car or you've moved into a bigger home or something like that. Those are nice. But the thing that's going to really please you when you look at what you've been doing over the last year or so, when you look back, is the fact that you've helped so many people find that hope, find a new way of moving forward. Today I saw a WeSa banner on Fafy, F-A-F-Y, don't know what that is. Sounds like 3 ads for you or something like that, I don't know. But anyway, they've not got a banner. And there are some banners. The trouble is we've got a lot of stuff in the menu and it really needs less things in there. And not that there are a lot of banners anyway, but if you're listening to this, anybody who is there, who is it? Sarai Bura, I don't know, you've not seen you on the live calls, I don't think, but if you're listening to this on the replay, if you go to WeShareAbundance.com/banners, there are 1 or 2. And there's also, I think, a link to some training on how you can make your own banners. So there you are. But some people have I think, put a couple of banners up there. I suppose we ought to have a lot of banners, and you people are really good at things. Let's make some banners, and I don't know whether we can put them up in the Facebook group or not. I think there's some reason that they don't display quite often. I know I tried to post in here on one occasion and it didn't work for some reason. But we'll find some way of doing it. We'll tidy the site up somehow and get rid of a lot of those links, and I'll have to have a serious think about how to best do that. I know that we've got Christian who's working on the site from the ground up. We've got the developers who are making what was a really broken model work and developing that and keeping the things going and making advances as well. But I'll have a think about it as well. But there don't seem to be any questions very much other than that. So if I get back here, and we'll see if there are any comments. I'm sure there'll be comments, but if there are any questions in amongst the comments. Okay, let's... who've we got? Pankaj and Wendy. Pankaj, Hank. We're sure we will, as we are just getting to know the project. Ramachandra, Isaac, Stephen Valentin. I just noticed my US dollar wallet history has been reduced to only 8 entries. Dean Trumbull says mine got correct very quickly. Don't know what it is that got correct or that. I know that what they are doing is they're going to archive some of the entries in the US dollar wallet because it was making the page in some instances take a long time to load and creating things, but I think there should be more than 8 entries there. I think that they're going to keep the last 2 months or maybe the last month. I can't remember what we decided on. Jane Montgomery, helpful as always, offering to make banners and then upload them onto OneDrive and then share them with everybody. Yeah, and where are we going to put them though, so that everybody can find them, Jane? That's the thing. They'll have to go. What have we got? Have we got something about? I think we've got a media or something, haven't we? Maybe they're in there already. Let me get out of here. I'll come back to the comments in a moment. I'm just looking at, I'm sure we training and updates and testimonials and sharing media. Yeah, what's in that sharing media? Let's have a look. There's quite a few bits and pieces in there. But there aren't any banners. I'll put a link to the banners in there. How do I do that? We share abundance.com/banners may help you and has that gone into there, or is that? No, it's not. Why hasn't it gone in there? maybe, oh, you've got to tag it somehow, haven't you? Let me go back to discussion. Is it in the general page? Edit post, edit post topic, is that it? Sharing media, save. I don't know whether I've done that right or not. Hopefully that's in that sharing media area, and we can put yours in there as well, Jane. And as always, thank you very much for your support and your efforts on behalf of the community. Scroll down, see where we were. How our monthly winners get selected? By random. If you read the FAQ page, Amando, you will learn about it, learn more about it. Am I in the right place? Am I in the right day? July the 5th, yeah. I can't see that offer from... Oh, there it is, Jane, yeah, okay. And Martin's joined. Yeah, you put them in the folder in the group. You might have more success than I did. Happy community. Old Clyde here from Suriname as well. We get people here from all over the world. It's a wonderful multinational community. But I don't think I've got anything more to add. Jane's going to do some work on the banners for you people, and so we can all give her a round of applause. They're going to be clapping for the National Health Service. Oh no, I think they'd finished. I think it was at 5 o'clock. People were supposed to clap at 5 o'clock to show their appreciation for the National Health Service workers in the UK. I'm afraid I missed out on that. But I think we could all give a clap now for Jane for her offer, and she'll be making some stunning banners, I'm sure, and she'll pop them up in the group there, and that'll help all you people. And Joel's here now. He's a bit late. What's the weather like in my favourite country, Joel? Dean Trumbull, me too, thought it was finished. Don't know what that's about. Somebody will do, presumably. Why are only one messages to read daily? We had a problem with the messaging. It should be fixed. But the window for the 1st to the 8th, a lot of people may have thought they could send messages, and it may have blocked them now. It should get back to normal after the 8th, on the 9th. So we'll check on it then. But the messages that you see are probably the only messages from admin, because I don't get blocked. That's just my privilege. But all I do really normally is I send out some sort of text that you can copy if you want to send out to your people. That's usually what I do. I also blast it out to my subscribers. We're probably getting sick of hearing about WeSa Abundance, but But that's perhaps the message that you're seeing. But after this window, the 1 to the 8th, hopefully it should be okay. We will be totally rebuilding the messaging system in the not too distant future, but there are a few things that need doing before that. So hello to the people that have joined us recently in the last few minutes. Just to recap, there's been a bit of work by the developers today, but there's not going to be an awful lot that you will notice. Possibly in your US dollar wallet, you might see some of the transactions disappear, but they should be there for at least 1 month, maybe 2 months. And I'm not sure if they're being archived, how you can reach the archive, so that'll be something that we'll have to sort out. But in general, you're not really interested in what's happened once the month end has gone and we've paid you. But we'll sort out something on that. But I know that they are archiving some stuff, because we're getting a lot of, as the membership grows, if it's only, let's suppose it's only 1 entry per day for people logging in. That's 30 entries in a month. And if you multiply that by the number of members we've got, which I don't know what it is, well, let's suppose it's 10,000. 10,000 is 300,000 items there just in 1 month. So if we go to 2 and 3 months, you can see we've soon got 1 million entries, and so that's the reason that they're archiving some of the stuff there, and that'll be sorted out and it'll be available for you somehow. I don't know what exactly is going on and how they're going to do it, but that's it. Dean Trumbull, just wanted to show people if you don't read your messages you get a deduction. Yeah. I don't know. If you haven't got any messages, of course you can't read them, so there's no big deal there. But if you have messages, you should read them as a service to your fellow members. You should be grateful that you've got the messages from your fellow members, and you should read them with love and understanding, and not just scroll down to the bottom and delete them once the timer runs out. But if you haven't got any messages, don't worry about it. You can't be penalised for not reading something that's not there. So there's no worry on that front. That's not an issue. The issue is whether or not you'll be able to send messages once we get out of this window, and we can't really check that until we get into the next one, which starts on the 9th, I think. Yeah, I think it starts on the 9th. It starts on the 8th or the 9th, but I think it's the 9th. Dean says, no issue, I'm sure I can find screenshots of people who have not read all messages. I don't know what you mean by that either. Oh, perhaps you mean in your statistics, people, the people that don't read messages, generally speaking, are the people that will be removed in the not too distant future, that are not active members. Active members read the messages, generally speaking. So there's no real questions to answer on the messaging. There's no more comments for messages. We are growing, and we are increasing the speed of growth, which is natural. we still don't want to be growing too quickly at this stage because we are still in beta, and there are lots of things that aren't right, but there's some things that are right, like we paid out $130,000 plus to our members last month, and we'll be paying out more this month, and that is good news. And of course that will increase every month, the total, not necessarily what you're getting paid personally, although if you're sharing this community with other people will be joining, and they will eventually, even if they come in free, they will stake their pools and they will move through to elite membership, and that will automatically increase your residual income as well. And what we were talking about around about the end of last month or the beginning of this one, I mean, I know we're only on the 5th now, but was let's see what we can do with the elite membership. Let's concentrate everybody that's an elite member on bringing in one elite member every month, and that's what I was going to do. I was going to get some figures out on that, so I will make a note about that now. Elite one per month figures. Of course, I mean that's an amazing thing for you. And what I was also talking about was making the power of one have an elite thing, which would double your power of one bonus. So if you introduce somebody who becomes an elite member in the same month, not only do you qualify for the power of one bonus that month, but it's doubled in that month. If you don't introduce an elite in the next month, it doesn't mean that you don't get your power of one continuous increase in, you know, it goes from 10% to 15 to 20 and up to 30% in 5 months' time. It won't change that, but it just means that every time you have a month where you qualify with an elite member, it'll double that. So it's potentially 60% increase, and that will be done. I doubt whether we'll get it programmed this month. I mean, I've not even mentioned it to the developers yet, but you people know about it. I know about it. It will be done, but it probably won't be done this month. But if you start thinking about getting just one elite member every month into your business, into this community, into your downline, however you want to express it, it'll make massive, massive impact on your income, because you'll be growing your residual income, but you'll be multiplying it massively as the months go by. So it's a really good challenge for you, and start practicing now. I say I don't think it'll be programmed this month, but we'll see. But it will be added at some stage. I say the developers don't even know about it yet. It's only you and I know about that, okay? It is one of the things that's coming along. Dean Trumbull brought in 2 elites today. Well done, Dean. So far, yes, so far. There's no need to stop. The more you bring in, the more money you make, but the more good you do for the community as a whole as well. Those elite members are very valuable to the community. They boost the income of the community in general. Even a free member increases the income of the community, but an elite member increases it more. But yeah, I don't think you're going to get paid double this month on it though, Dean. That's what I'm saying. The developers don't even know about it yet, and we will get it done but I'm not sure when. But it won't be in the distant future. It'll be sooner rather than later, but maybe not this month. Okay, so just keep practicing on doing that, and Dean is a good example. 2 already this month. We're only 5 days into the month, but don't delay because we're only 5 days into the month, because time flies, and before you know it, you'll be saying, oh, we've only got 5 days left in the month, and then you're scratching around and struggling. So do it now. Okay, so that's what we have, and that's me finished for today, Sunday. If it's your Sabbath, enjoy the rest of your Sabbath. If it's not your Sabbath, well, enjoy the day anyway. And whenever it is your Sabbath, enjoy that day. And if you're not spiritual and you don't have a Sabbath, enjoy every day. We all enjoy every day, I suppose, and we should all enjoy every day. So just make your life happy. The more service and love you give, the happier you will become. And don't worry about the money, that'll just happen. Okay? That's the great thing about this community. Forget about the money. All your needs are going to be taken care of if you just share your love and service with others inside and outside of the community. All your needs will be met. And after your needs, all your wants will be met as well. And you won't even have to think about it. It'll just happen for you. Okay? Wonderful, wonderful concept. Wonderful people in our community already, growing by more wonderful people every day. So that's it. God bless you all, and I'll see you tomorrow. And hopefully we'll be able to say, and we've got the altcoins in the shopping cart. But you know, as well as I know, it doesn't always happen. But we can hope, just not expect. Expectation can lead to disappointment. Hope springs eternal. God bless. See you tomorrow.